Cole with Harry Neal in the gondola. At this old building, Maple Leaf Gardens is really rocking tonight. They've been welcome here tonight, and the Leafs can't do much. Tonight, they never will. What a welcome. What a welcome. Felix Potvin promises to hold his cool here in Game 3. Really, he has held the Leafs close for the first period of both games. The referee is Mark Fawcett. On the lines, Kevin Collins and Brian Murphy. Gilmore, Anderson, and Rachuk go in over the line.
Toronto is proud and happy to select from Modo, Sweden, William Nylander.
I'm proud to announce from the London Knights, Mitch Marner.
Toronto proud to announce from Zurich, Men's League, Switzerland, Austin Matthews.
Nylander gets it, he's in front of the net. Holland trying to get untangled, puck goes around, Matthews scores! Control. Trying to find some room. Oh, great work. He gets free. Shoots, scores! What a goal! Matthews, magnificent! Coaching and NBA experience. Puck out in front, Matthews scores! A hat trick! Oh my goodness! What a day! Leads back quickly. Nylander moving in, works it across in front. He scores! Matthews!
Yes, yes. Huh? Very special jersey on tonight. For a very special night. It's Friday. It's Chel Challenges Live. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm glad you're here with me. We're in a very special jersey today. This is my Winter Classic jersey. Got it to go to the one at BMO Field, obviously. My wife was sweet enough to get me tickets to that, and we went together, and what a legendary game. Won it in overtime, spectacular fashion, big comeback. It was like the first huge moment, perhaps. Well, it might be the first huge, but one that sticks out in my mind is the first real Matthews and Marner moment. So that was a huge game for them. And if you remember, they were playing against Detroit. Why is that important? Well, as you may have seen on Instagram at True Believer, I got a fly in here. Jeez. We were given, I challenged a podcast host, Frank Krupe. He does the Hockey Illuminati. And I challenged him to a game, and he accepted. But I didn't do my due diligence, and I didn't even ask him if he had a PlayStation. He does not, right? So we worked out a little situation. He looked for a champion via Game of Thrones and Tyrion Lannister styles to represent him tonight. And if he comes on, his champion, and beats me, this person is going to win a signed Brendan Shanahan hockey card, which is really awesome. It's huge. I mean, I'm not in the business of giving away prizes. This is all Frank's idea, Hockey Illuminati. So sweet guy for putting that up. Let's see if he gets it, though, tonight. All right? It should be exciting. This is the first time that we've had like a real challenge that means something. And if you've been watching along, right, you kind of know by now that my record hasn't been too good on these streams. So I got some redemption to make, and our special guest challenger has got something on the line too, right? They could win a real cool prize. Hopefully, Frank can get in here on the show at some point, maybe today, we'll see, to talk to you guys as well too, because he's been a lot of fun to hang out with all week. I know we were making it look pretty vicious, maybe Macho Man impersonations and everything. For you youngins that don't know who that is, check it out. You've got Google, you've got YouTube, no excuses. All right, and so we're gonna see how this all goes. All right, it's gonna be wild. I know I'm looking forward to issuing some challenges myself. It's been a little too friendly around here, you know what I mean? And already I see Aaron blasting away in the chat. It's what he does, you know. He's really grinding my gears there. So, Aaron, I don't know, man. If you're still hanging around at that point, you know, after my first game here, I might be coming for you next, brother. You know what I mean? So that should be exciting. And then after that, if you guys are all feeling it, I'll probably put out an open challenge, and we'll just see who's still with us and still looking for some fun. You know, we usually get in about 3 games a day, or a stream. I've had my other videos on the channel for you to check out now too. Those are getting some good feedback. Thank you very much. Looking forward to doing a whole lot more. So don't be afraid to hang out after the show here and check out some other content. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Still can't believe we're doing this whole, you know, staying at home thing. So that's really the whole inspiration for doing this. It's cool hanging out, right? Like, my friends and I are only just discovering the pleasures of Zoom calls and stuff like that, you know? And we don't live close to each other or anything like that. So we should have been doing this probably 5-6 years ago, you know? But we're old. We don't think that way. Now, everyone has to think that way, and it's exciting. So thanks for joining me on this Friday. If you're thinking to yourself, you know, Ryan doesn't usually talk this long on these live streams. Is he just stalling? The answer is yes. All right. My challenger is going to meet me here in a minute, so we're going to hang out until then. All right. It's been really wild getting in touch with you guys on Instagram as well. Every time we do one of these, it seems to get a lot of comments coming on our way. And still, though, I'm surprised, man. I thought when I started this thing that there'd be a whole line of people that have been calling me an idiot and, you know, telling me why I don't know anything about hockey. I thought a lot of them were going to want to be a part of this, right? Come on and see what's up. So far, I've been blessed. You know, nothing but positivity. But hopefully, you know, we get some of those guys to show up too, because it's It's one thing to talk big on Instagram, you know, it's one thing. And it's a completely other one to show up and actually mean it. So we're gonna check in around that there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if our boy's ready here for a challenge. I don't know if he's on yet, but you know, it's live. It's a live show. This is how we do things, right? Things are lining up on the fly. So his name was Lucas, by the way. He got a little shout out from Hockey Illuminati on their Instagram page today. So then we got in touch to make sure we could actually do this, right? And he's been really cool as well too. So, man, you know, for all the negativity you hear about on the internet, like there's a lot of cool people out there, probably more cool than bad. So don't be scared of it. Get out there, meet people, talk to people. We'll see if he's ready. Beauty of instant messaging. All right. I'm going to be the Maple Leafs. I know Evan's been real nice to me and trying to like just let me have the Leafs. But straight up, he's got a hockey card on the line here tonight. So, you know, he better show up. He better be ready because I can't just let him walk away with it. You know what I mean? No, don't we go. I'm not getting the card if I win. All right? I'm just denying him the pleasure of having it, which is almost more mean, but we're in the business of positive mean, right? This is what we do. Missing hockey, though. I'm hearing about the 2014 playoffs. That's going to be a little weird. I don't know if it's theoretical or not, but it's supposed to be that Columbus and Toronto would face in the first round, kind of, and then the winner of that gets to Boston because the top teams get a bye or something. Which, you know, some people are like sick of seeing the Boston-Toronto thing in the playoffs. And even though it's frustrating to see that it's a possibility again, I still welcome it. It's going to happen for us one of these times, right? And all it has to happen is once. And then all those past miserable moments, they just completely go away. You know what I mean? You know what? I got to be honest. If this takes a little too much longer, I see Aaron's getting antsy in the chat there. I think I might have to, like, take him on first. Or at least maybe even say what's up. See if I can get him in a chat audio here. Hey, Aaron, you feeling melty now, huh, buddy? I could probably call you out. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, that's loud, eh? What is this? Sorry, guys. All right. Let's see if I can call this guy out live here for everybody. Create party. Create party. Does he see me doing this yet? I don't know. Let's see if he runs too. Come on, get this away. All right. Does he know? Does he know I'm coming for him yet? Does he know? I didn't talk to him about doing this too, so it might not work out. But, you know, you want to be mouthy in the chat, this is what's going to happen, right? I'm gonna get at you. Oh, no way. Hello? Oh, if he comes at me with that bad mic. Wait, I'm friends. Okay, you know what? It looks like we might actually get this other game going. Looks like Lucas is just about ready there because he accepted my friend request, so that means, Aaron, if you see this, I'm actually leaving that party, dude. Yo, Aaron, you there? If you hear this, I'm going to leave this right now because dude's actually ready. I think. I get ads popping up and stuff. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, buddy.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, all right,
Okay,
so...
I'm gone.
No, you're not there. You're there. Hear me. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, so... No, you're not there. You're there. Yeah, well, I can hear you through your speakers, so I know I'm there.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna actually peace out of this party. It looks like my first match might be ready, dude. Are you gonna be sticking around for a second game later?
Yeah, I'll be up for it.
Oh, Aaron's up for it. See, folks, got good friends, you know? They reach out.
Yeah, is the other guy there?
I saw him accept my friend request, which means I think he's on the PlayStation.
Okay, good.
I know you're itching it. You're itching to show me what's what. You've been practicing and everything, so.
Oh, you got a bit of a delay, I see.
Oh, we got a little bit of that going on, eh? Are you trying to watch through the live stream? No, don't do that. Like, listen through your headphones.
Yeah, Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bud. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. It's just, no, I had to turn down my phone.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting too much of the live stream coming through. It's on a bit of a delay.
Yeah, maybe this guy's just waiting to connect to the McDonald's Wi-Fi or something. Who knows?
Oh, don't get like that now. Don't get like that.
It's good. I'll watch it, man. It should be good, man.
Yeah.
What do you think your chances are here?
You know what? To be honest, they're not looking good. You've seen the last couple live streams. You've been helping me out with them.
Yeah, no, it's been a rough couple weeks, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Well, we'll check it out. I think he's about ready now. So I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna cut this one off, and stick around, and I'll come back to you later, dude.
Sounds good, man.
All right, thanks. I'll talk to you then.
All right, later.
See, I'm still kind of treating this like a phone call. Like the way I talk, I don't know. I sound so old when I'm doing this. All right, so let's invite him into our game now. We've got Lucas coming up here is what we're looking for. Yeah, invite friends. Let's do this, right? Why does it keep doing that? We just added him earlier, so he should show up pretty fast. Hopefully. Goes by the name of City Boy Falcon. Number 27 on the program, number 1 in yards. City Boy Falcon, aka Lucas. Send invitation. That's coming your way, all right? Coming at you digitally. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. Get involved in the chat if you want to heckle or anything like that. It's all good. You gotta pass the time somehow. You know what I mean? This, things are getting back to normal a little bit, but we're still a little ways off. So these Fridays, come hang out with us, and let's play some games together. Let us know what games you're playing. Like I said as well too, you can also reach out and play each other if you see each other in the chat. You know what I mean? Especially if you're waiting for my slow butt getting ready for everything. You know what I mean? Lucas, you with me, bud? Lucas? Okay, I'm going to try and invite him to private chat as well. Yo, if you're getting fed up with watching me hack my way through this stuff too, like, you can also just holler at me and let me know what the heck is going on. There we go. We got a received invitation. Teach me about PlayStation, yo. What is going on?
Hey, man. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Sorry I was late.
Hey, no worries. I was just chatting with my buddy. He's going to be coming up on after you, so he's one of my longtime friends, and he loves to heckle me on this thing, so we're going to square off once and for all for everyone to bear witness to,
Holy crap, I don't know who to choose.
Yeah, so...
'Cause I've had this game for 2 months, and I've been the Leafs only.
You know what? In prior games, like way back when, probably like, I don't know, 12 or 13, I tried being like the good teams, because the Leafs were always so bad back then.
Yeah.
But I found every time I did, and I played against the Leafs, I lost, no matter how bad they played. I just could not seem to, like, mentally get around beating my favorite team. It was nuts. How about you?
Oh, man, I've been the Leafs since, like, NHL 13, even if they're crap with freaking Reimer and Ned and stuff.
Yeah, like, I only tried it a couple times, and I was like, I can't stand this. Like, I need my boys. I don't care if I lose.
Exactly. I don't care if I have freaking Reimer in that or Bernier in that.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, man, if you want to be the Leafs, like you're the one that's got a signed Brendan Shanahan hockey card, courtesy of Hockey Illuminati, to play for right now. So, and I have pride to play for it because I've been not doing too well at these things. I don't know if you've been watching the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I've been watching. That'll be Washington.
All right, that's new. I don't think anyone's chosen Washington on the show before, so that'll be a nice little change.
It's because I've watched you so many times, and I've just I see people pick Tampa Bay and the Oilers a lot, so I'm just like, I don't want to be the same team as them.
Yeah, exactly. Although even when I'm not playing like for a recording, I still find that I end up going out against a lot of Tampa players in the online versus.
I go against Boston like every time.
Really, eh?
Yeah, like I swear it's every time I go up against Boston.
And I guess that's gonna sting a little bit too if you lose, right?
Yeah, oh my goodness. Did you see that they agreed to the 24 playoff format?
Actually, I was just talking about that before you got on here. I didn't know if it was confirmed or not. It is?
It was. It just got confirmed like literally 20 minutes ago.
Oh, so us in Columbus first round, eh?
That's crazy. I don't like it. I find it stupid.
Well, here's the thing, right? I'm all for it as long as we all understand that whatever happens from here on out is totally fair game. So, like, whoever wins this, I don't care if it's Montreal even. It would suck, obviously, but I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, you only won because of the 2014 thing, right? Like, if they're all agreeing to it, then it's fair game.
Exactly.
So that means also if the Leafs win it, I don't want to hear nothing about how, like, oh, the only one.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, no. I won't do that to you guys. You guys don't do that to my team. We'll call it even. Because this is a unique situation. We're never going to see this again. You know what I mean? So might as well make the best of it. Yeah, it's totally weird. But how often do you get to see weird hockey, right?
I find it kind of cool because like teams like Chicago and teams like New York are going to get to play in it. Florida.
Yeah.
I find that kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I definitely want to see what's going to happen. You know, I'm not gonna be mad about it, but it does kind of suck though to not like have the legitimate season.
I'll be kind of frustrated if we end up losing against
Columbus. Yeah.
Because they got a nice young goalie, so like.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, what did they do to Tampa last year, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. So you can't rule them out.
Like I'm just like obviously like this coronavirus stuff is all like shitty and stuff, but like since like this stuff happens and if the NHL ends up coming back, I find it to be cool because like we're gonna have Muzzin back. Muzzin's gonna be healthy.
Yep.
We're gonna have.
Sorry, bud. Got you rambling and I took a minute. No.
We're gonna have Muzzin back and like CC hopefully will be healthy.
Yeah.
Which I hope that could be a good thing, but everybody else is gonna be also healthy.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like other teams that get their full roster back. But you know what? Like I'm with you though, because I would put the Leafs healthy roster, full force, rested, up against anyone's in the league. I'm not saying that they're gonna just outright beat anybody in the league, but they can contend with the top if they are on their game. So
yeah, like I like our team. Like just before this coronavirus started to come on and cancel sports, Riley came back. Like I went to that game. Like
oh, you did?
Yeah.
What a good one to be at.
Like it was pretty cool, but like it's just so shitty.
Oh, I know, man. You know, and I got like little kids and stuff, and they're just dying to get back to all the things they were doing beforehand, right? Like
exactly.
We kept them active. Like we keep our kids in things that they like. We're not forcing them to do something they hate, but they got to do something. So we have them trying out swimming and karate one time, and you know, hockey's been off, and you know. So they're used to busy schedules, and now it's like, oh, we're just at home again.
Boring.
It's a little heartbreaking, but you know, again, it's a unique time. It's the first time since they've been alive that I've been able to hang out with them this much, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So there is going to be a day, I know, where we're all going to kind of like, I mean, those of us who are not struggling right now, what the? Was that Clifford?
No way.
That was a lucky bounce, man. That is not talent. That's Colin Clifford getting a lucky one. Okay. Well, maybe I'm yammering in your ear too much. I don't know, dude.
I need to wake up.
It's a shame. Dude, you've been a really cool guest so far. It's nice hearing about some real hockey opinions and everything like that.
Yeah, like, I just like talking sports.
Yeah, and I like how many of you guys I've met now that just, yeah, nothing's personal no matter what teams you cheer for. Like, we all joke around and have a good time, and, like, we're all having fun just because we love the game so much.
I hate how my team's beating me right now.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. It stings, man. And that's why, to you and anyone else, because I know if we're having a good time, you're going to come back, and I'm going to be here waiting. And if you ever want to choose the Leafs against me, folks, I'm telling you, it just... You'll be less upset if you lose. I know I have been.
Oh my goodness.
Get some high flyers on Washington, though, man. They got a good team. Fast skaters.
Yeah, they do.
So do you normally play...
I haven't seen Ovi.
Sorry, what?
Well, I haven't seen Ovi once this game.
Yeah, I kind of space out when I'm doing this stuff because I'm too busy to, like, trying to talk to you guys. So I'm not always paying attention to what players you got.
Alright, what were you going to say before?
I was going to say, like, what kind of modes of NHL do you normally play?
ESHL.
Yeah, you like that, eh?
Yeah, because me and my friends just play it and we just get smacked sometimes.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like, we have like 100 losses and something. We have like 125 losses and like 70 wins.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many good players on this too.
I know, man. And they, like, have way more time than I do to play it, so...
But now times like these too.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, now you have so much more time.
I think I have some skills, and then I play some of you guys, and I'm like, oh, geez, never mind.
Alright, it's my time to get back in the game.
I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be looking for Ovi on the one-timers, so if that's your plan, you can still probably do it, but I'm just telling you right now, I'm looking for that.
That's literally every Washington power play ever.
Yeah. It drives me nuts that he can still score that goal so easily in the NHL.
Nope. Pretty good, Chel with the steal.
Freddie the GOAT.
No way.
I listened to a sports radio station on TSN 1050, right? And these guys have been bringing up Freddie the GOAT since he was in the minors. Because it was like one of those years that the Leafs are absolute trash, and they were just looking for extra stories to talk about. And they heard about this guy in the minors, Freddie Gauthier, and they kept calling him up and like talking to him and everything.
Yeah.
And now here he is, this many years later, and I'm just like laughing because I'm like, I remember the GOAT tracker, Freddie the GOAT, like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, ESHL, that's the good stuff there too. That me and my buddy, the guy who's coming up after you here to hang out.
Yeah.
That's the mode that we play together the most, and we were thinking about doing one of these where we challenge other people's teams. So if you're down for another one of these some other time, like, let me know, man,
sure.
and maybe we can have our teams go up against each other.
For sure. I need to get a shot on net. Cody Cece right here.
Yeah, CC, man, I don't know what to make of him.
He's the worst.
You know,
Like,
but
I hate him so much.
Well, first of all, I mean, like, I very rarely hate anyone wearing a blue and white. You know what I mean? So I don't really hate him, but I don't know him. Sorry?
You can't really hate. I can't really hate anybody on the Leafs, but like this guy's like minus 20.
Is he? Yeah, he's a name I haven't really followed that much.
I haven't, like, I follow everybody. Like I'm only 16, so like I'm constantly looking at like I just like constantly look at Sportsnet, like who's bad, who's good.
Yeah. Well, you got
like
a sick Jays page on Instagram. That's what you're doing, right?
Yeah. I've been doing that for years.
Yeah. I've been checking that out. So like,
yeah.
Especially if you're coming on here, I always like to know what people are involved with, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some cool Jay stuff.
Yeah, I've been like, have you ever like, has any Leafs players contacted you before?
No
like
current Leaf players.
Old ones.
I've had a couple of contacts with Carlo Koliakovo because he's on the TSN station in the morning, and he's a real cool guy. If he's got time, he will reach out to people that try and get to him. But like, it's not like he knows me or like he follows my stuff or anything like that, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was cool. I think at one point I had like Steve Dangle like one of my posts, which again, when you're nobody like me, it's just like, oh, that's cool. Like,
the things that you post kind of remind me of Steve Dangle a little bit.
What, like my videos?
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, if I'm
on Instagram,
without having that guy exist, I mean, there'd be no me for sure on the internet, because I looked at what he was doing and I was like, oh, you can be biased, Leafs fan, and still people like want to hear what you have to say without thinking thinking that you're just
Yes.
a homer. Like, you can be
Exactly.
honest and love your team. I'm like, oh, this is great, right?
It's because we all love our team, but like
Yeah, and certainly,
they rip your heart out.
well, in the moment, I always say, right? Like, what I love about Steve is I think he represents us in the moment. Like, I know he films it afterwards, but his emotions are what I feel through those games. It's very similar, right? So, which
like
is why
the Zamboni driver.
Yeah.
That
And
was like
that was a pretty grim moment.
that was like the worst. Like I have friends, like my friend's a Washington fan and my other friend's a Vegas fan, and oh my god, like I couldn't hear the end of it.
Oh, I know, man. It would have been 1,000 times worse too, except for the fact that the next night they beat Tampa, didn't they?
Yeah, something like that.
Like pretty easily, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that part, but they definitely beat Tampa, and it was like, okay, well then are you gonna make fun of the team that lost to the Zamboni driver, or the team that lost to the team that lost to the Zamboni driver? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're crushing me right now. Ooh. Yeah, but like that was just awful. Like who like
Yeah.
right like that game started off like terrible. Like and then like the goalies got injured and we're like, oh my god, like because we're always in such
I'll do it just because you mashed it.
Yep.
Oh, Mikheyev, Superman.
Kovalchuk.
He loves to eat. Oh, you got Kovalchuk? No. Oh my God, you do. I can't believe that guy's still around, man. Like
He's been in the league since the Thrashers.
Yeah, yeah. Although technically Evander Kane has too, right? Oh, nicely done,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's true. All right, gotta come back right here.
Nicely done. Just please don't knock him out of the game. I think that happened to me last week or something. I lost Mikheyev in a fight.
Oh yeah, and Mikheyev is gonna be back as well.
Yeah, man, he's been out like all
That's
year.
another player, yeah. Yeah, he was out since New Jersey. Friggin' cut his hand on a skate or something.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I love Mikheyev. He's one of my favorite players.
He has gotten such a following on social media without even trying, just because he had that one interview where he just was like, I like to eat soup.
And
everyone's
everybody's like, oh my god, soup. And now we have two soups.
Now we have two soup guys. We got Campbell's as well, right? Like, oh my god.
And then what? Campbell, like he's literally like so nice. And then like we're just like some interview, like they're just like, oh, you know, there's already a soup on the team. He's like, well, he's on the Leafs, so he's got it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so glad we got Campbell.
He seemed to be a good addition. Again, I didn't get to see much of him before all this happened.
Either did I. Had no clue who he was. Right when we got him, I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah, me too. I'm always like that though, for the most part.
Like I follow a lot of the NHL, but like the Leafs, I'm like following them all the time. But like, yeah, right when I got him, I'm like, oh, it's probably just some. I'm like, oh my god, look at Dubas again. He's probably just getting like some AHL goalie.
Yeah. Well, you know what was funny to me about it was that like, so the people on Instagram were torching me when I kept blaming Hutchinson for a lot of his losses. Not all of them, but a lot of them. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, dude, he's not. I mean, obviously he's better than me and everything like that, but he's not NHL ready yet. He's just not. And when it got the worst is the day that they dropped him down the minors for the first time. Because it was right after they all torched me on Instagram, right? Being like, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about. And then Dubas sent them down to the minors, and I was like, oh, I guess somebody knows what I'm talking about.
He's the worst. Like, I could not stand him.
No,
oh
man.
My God, what the heck is he doing?
Kerfoot coming through.
Oh, I got a big deficit to come back from.
As much as I love them, they are the Leafs, though, so anything is possible, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You can come back from anything in this game against the Leafs, especially with me gunning the ship, right? So
it's just weird. I haven't played with Washington ever. I should have just been the Leafs.
Well, you know, whatever happens here, if you maybe want to have a match later after I play my buddy, then like, you know, maybe I'm down for another one just to hang out.
Rematch.
Yeah, certainly. I'm not opposed to having rematches. I think if you're going to beat anybody, you deserve to give them a rematch. You know what I mean? Just for sure. Oh, jeez.
Let's
nice
go.
hit. Nice hit, dude. I'm a big fan of hitting. if you don't know that.
Yeah, same. I also like hitting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw that coming.
Come on. Comeback time.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that man open, I'm like, oh, he's going to put it there. And I could do nothing about it. Which I always say, man, that's how you know you got beat by a good play. When you see it coming and you still can't stop it.
I gotta get one more before this period ends.
Get that momentum, eh? Oh, the old DNC.
Were you playing this game before you started like your streams and stuff?
Yes, I've been playing every year these games since '93. Like, not as much as I do now that I have, you know, I'm an adult that can buy my own games. But certainly, since we got the PlayStation 4, I've had every year that they came out with.
Yeah, so that was 15.
Yeah, I think so. And no, like, they get better and better every year for me. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like some of the features. I think that it's getting tired or something, but there's a whole bunch of these little nuances that every year that gets more and more like real hockey.
I like this year's game.
Yeah, man. I think most, like, actual, like, I don't want to insult anybody, but, like, hockey-minded people, I think, really enjoy the new game every year, whereas a lot of people that prefer the video game aspect of it feel like they're getting left behind a little bit.
This is like the one game, like, because like other NHLs, like NHL like 13, 14, on like I played on the Xbox 360, like I would literally just play shootouts and all day.
Yeah, why not, right?
But, like, now I got into like the aspect of like ESHL and stuff like that. So yeah, I found this game, and also Matthews is on the cover. Like, was a Leaf ever on the cover since?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Minus Dion Phaneuf.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Phaneuf might have made it. But yeah, I know what you mean, man. Like, I based my whole Instagram profile pic off this cover because I was just like, people are already saying I look like a fat Matthews, which I thought was hilarious because I'm like, yo, first of all, like, I don't mind you commenting on my weight, but I'm trying to be real. I don't think I look like Matthews at all.
That's a compliment. Like,
I'll take it. Like, I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying that, like, that's not what I think I look like at all. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna own it then. I'll put myself on the NHL 20 cover.
Come on.
Nice play. You had to try and go for the rebound. I'm pretty sure I had the pass covered, so, like, you don't want to waste the opportunity.
Oh my gosh.
And I can't understate it enough how different it is to try and play hockey live on the internet when we're talking to each other for the first time and everything too.
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect. You guys all have guts that show up and do this with me. You guys got guts, man.
I just like talking hockey. I like talking the Leafs. Like, I could talk about sports for hours.
I know. Well, there's something, like, really, like, I know it sounds lame, but it's, like, almost spiritual to me that, like, we all come together as one, you know what I mean? And it doesn't really matter who you are as long as you got the colors on. You're one of us, you know? It's very inclusive.
Exactly.
Like, do you ever feel like Americans that like hockey are almost, like, easier to like right off the start?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, no disrespect to Americans, it's just that, like, when I see that they like hockey right, as, like, our first conversation, instantly I'm like, oh, you're one of us, yes, you get it, right?
Exactly.
I feel like I can instantly talk to you then. And that's the power of sports. I'm sure for other sports.
Have you played against any Americans?
I don't think I've played against any Americans, but I've seen them talk quite a few on Instagram.
Some Americans follow the Leaf page?
Yeah, because I'll tell you how that usually happens. So usually what happens is I trash a team through one of my comics or something like that, right?
Oh, and they come up,
And they come up and say something hilarious instead of mean because they know I'm kidding, they get it. And then they come up with something even funnier to say, and that makes me go, all right, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, I'll talk to you. What's going on?
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh.
As soon as
but
they
you
don't...
can never trash a Boston fan, ever.
Well, see, there you go. That's what I'm saying. You would think so, but I'm telling you, dude, I've met some amazing Boston fans doing this crap. And they exist. And they would say the same thing about Leafs fans. Oh, I can't believe I have to talk to a Leafs fan. But, you know what I mean? Underneath it all, there's a lot of good people wearing all jerseys. And as long as they don't cry when I make fun of their team, they're cool with me.
Exactly.
Because I expect them to make fun of my team too, you know?
And also, if, like, let's say we make fun of Boston fans, like, what they're gonna the same thing they say it every time. 4-1, 4-1.
Yeah, yeah,
Every single time.
absolutely. And it'd be nice to kind of squash that finally.
Yeah, but
I
it's
miss
so
that.
hard. Like, it's so hard to believe in the Leafs. Like now, like literally every year, like Game 7, and like every time I'm after, I'm like, oh, I'm so done with the Leafs. I'm so done. Then a week later, I'm like, oh my god, I missed them.
Can I tell you a really lame secret?
What's up?
The trick is to just never care if they win. And I know that's not possible. It's not. But what I'm saying is, you know you're going to be back next season, right? Because this is like the best thing in the world. So I try to never, like in the moment after a big loss against Boston or something like that, I'm chucking my hat across the room. I'm upset. You know what I mean? But as soon as the moment's over and like, you know, the hands are being shaken in the middle of the ice and stuff, I honestly start smiling because I'm like, I can't believe I got to witness that.
Oh, no way.
And I know that's lame, but like I saw 10 years of no playoffs. I mean, you're 16, you might not remember a lot of that.
Yeah, that's true. Like
I
the
saw
only
10
thing
years, no playoffs.
Yeah, I remember it's like when we lost against Boston. That's that was like my first big memory.
Dude, when they were up 4-1, I was screaming in my condo out the balcony, being like, "We're going to New York!" Like I was certain it was over.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna win too. Like I was just like, I guarantee it. Like when when Kadri scored the 4-1 goal, or I think it was Kadri or Kessel.
Yeah.
One or the other. When
I
they
think it was
scored that
Kadri.
4-1 goal.
Yeah.
I was like, this game's over.
Over.
Like, we got this.
Right? Like it was a sure thing in my mind.
And then boom, 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 and I'm like when it went to 4-3, I'm like, nah, this is a joke. Like they're not. This isn't gonna happen.
Yeah. No, if you had been there in the condo with me when it was going down, you would have seen me celebrating as crazy as that. Sure, they make it 4-2, and I still wasn't sweating. Oh my god, they're gonna get one. They're Boston, right? They're a good team, right? But when they scored 4-3, you can probably ask my wife. I was like, they're gonna lose this game, and she's like, what? Like, give them a chance. I'm like, no. Like I've seen it happen too much times this season. They're psyched out now. I saw the way they gave up that third goal. They were broken, and they're like, but you're winning. How are you broken?
They're nervous.
They got nervous, and then 4-4 happened. As soon as that happened, it's going overtime. I'm like, this game is over. Like, because there's no
I
way.
was young. Like in that game, I was young. So like, after that, oh my god, I was crying.
Yeah, I believe it.
I was young. Like I was like really upset. But like when we lost like Game 7 the first year of. Not the game, like when our first season, it was the 2016-17 season, I think. Like that season when we lost against Washington in 6, I was like I was upset obviously because like I thought we could have done many more things, but then at the end,
dude,
comeback time.
yeah.
And then after that, I was just like, yeah, but like. It's awesome. Like all of our guys got to experience playoffs in their first year.
Yeah, amen to that.
Marner, Nylander, Matthews, etc. And then when we went to Boston and faced them in 7, I was like, oh man, like I was frustrated. But then when we lost again last year with like Tavares on our team, I was like, no way.
Yeah, that was a bit of a heartbreak for sure.
Like the games are always like they're always close at first. But then they just like come away. Like I remember, in the game 7, the second year of us playing, and going into Game 7 versus Boston.
Yeah.
When Kapanen scored our goal. It was like 4-3 for the Leafs, and I was like, oh, let's go! Like we got this.
I was flipping out. Yeah.
Boston goes on to score. However many they did, they went on to score 3 more, 4 more. They went on to win 7-4, and I was like, the Leafs. This is what they do.
Yeah, you could almost see it, and like I was at that. Oh, game over, dude.
Damn it.
Well, you know what? Okay, don't even worry about that. Frank was nice enough to do this once. I'm pretty sure he'll figure out a way to slip his way into this again.
For
And
sure.
I just appreciate you coming out. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do personally, because I couldn't be the only one that I couldn't be left out of all this generosity. Behind me on my kitchen somewhere, I just bought an EB Games gift card. Okay, I think it's $25. So I'm gonna send that to you. All right, buddy, for even coming out and being a part of this contest.
I appreciate it a lot.
I can either give you the digital code through Instagram, like so you can put it into whatever website, or I can send it to you in the mail. But we'll talk about that after.
All right, perfect, man.
All right, so thanks a lot for coming out.
I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, no, you put up a good fight. To Frank, probably watching this with his family. You know what I mean? Kicking it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some.
Your card's safe, but you lost the match.
Hey, man. It was fun talking to hockey with you, and I'd love to play with you again.
Absolutely. So hang on. You can hang out and live stream if you want. I'm gonna play with Buddy because he's been mouthing off all night. So
I'm gonna turn on the stream on my PS4 right now.
All right. And if you're around, I usually open up to like an open challenge. So if anyone's kicking around that late, I just kind of throw on the challenge sound, and if you hear it, you can challenge me back.
For sure.
Yeah. So either way, I'm sure we'll play again, man. Because it's blast having you.
For
You're
sure,
really good to talk to. All right.
Yeah, you as well.
All right. Peace, brother.
All right, man. See you, man.
See ya. All right, folks. Wow. To Frank and his hockey Illuminati. All right. First of all, man, I want to just say thanks that you even were a part of this whole thing, and that you put your money where your mouth was. Like, you know what I mean? You told me, oh yeah, I'll throw up a gift. You know what I mean? And a really nice one too. If it wouldn't look so crooked, I would have taken it off your hands anyways. You know what I mean? Or something like that. But sorry, bud, you lost officially. But your card's safe. Safe for now. Maybe you knew that was going to happen anyways, eh? Maybe you had faith in the true believer. Either way, thanks for setting that up with me. Thanks so much to Lucas for coming out for that one. That was amazing. You know, I hope we get to do it again. And yeah, now if you'll hang on for a second here, I gotta bring my boy back. He's been coming out every week. If you guys don't know, this guy spends so much time with me off camera, just making sure that everything goes right for when I do these things with you guys, that I gotta have him on, man. Plus, he's one of the only people I know that can talk smack against me and, like, make me laugh at the same time. You know? It stings, but not enough to really, like, be a problem. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get him back. Oh, man. I had a bunch of warm weather today, too, eh? I don't know where you guys are watching this from, but where I am, it was warm today. I'm the idiot that thought black jeans would be appropriate. It was not. It was not. But we're inside now, hanging out together. Gonna see if my buddy's here. Yo, Aaron.
Hello? Yeah, I'm here.
You're here, eh, bud?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, which means if I can hear you, our friends can hear us.
Wicked, that was a pretty good game.
Not bad, eh?
I was hoping he was gonna pull off the comeback, but
you know what? To be honest, he's such a good guy. I kind of wanted that too, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna like. Yeah. I gotta keep this channel real, right? Like my wins are my wins, and those people that beat me, they earn those wins, you know.
Yeah, no taking dives, unfortunately.
No, this is not charity, you know.
It's good though. You won the gift card though, so that's nice, man. That was a good toss in there.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you came up with that idea for me, in case this didn't go down the way I was thinking.
The consolation, yeah, no, it's good, man. It was a good addition, a good surprise for them.
Yeah, well, anyone who's watching that thinks that that's what I'm gonna start doing every week, you're wrong. All right, that was a special occasion.
Yeah,
I ain't got money for that. Maybe, you know, if this thing gets big enough that YouTube starts kicking stuff my way, I kick stuff your way. Yes, that is a bribe, and yes, I don't care.
that's a good idea too.
You know, I'll share the wealth. I just want the attention. You know what I mean? I'm a big sucker for that. So
That would be, yeah. If you can get YouTube to jump in on it, that'd be huge.
Well, you know, I'm gonna be a happy man one day when I see an ad on my video for the first time. I don't even care if I get any money from it. As soon as I see an ad on one of my videos, I'm gonna be like, "Whoa, we're big time!" Like.
So how does it work? They just start sending you a check after that for each ad if someone puts an ad?
I don't know. I don't know how any of that works.
I know, like years and years ago, a friend was doing it, like a podcast almost online, and he would get it was like 20 cents. He had like a couple. He wasn't big, but he'd get a check once a month for like 21 cents.
Hey, man. You
He
know?
said he got it for years.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
sure.
like 80 viewers or something.
All right, you're in. I can see your name. So, all right.
Okay, yeah.
So are you going to man up and be Leafs versus Leafs with me? Because
Yeah,
nobody
of
seems
course,
to want to
man.
do that. I feel bad for them.
No, I'm Leafs. I'm
All
going
right.
Leafs for sure.
See, folks, this is an okay thing. I'm telling you. Sure, it's not ideal, but it's not ideal for either of us. So it's a fair challenge, right?
Yeah, it's what color jersey you gonna go though?
I just go with the current home.
Okay. That's the blue one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Guys, don't make fun of us, all right? We're old. We remember when the home jerseys were white. So back off, all right?
I know it's confusing. I know it's changed once or twice, so.
It took me a couple of years when they switched it to blue. I was like, it got weird seeing it because I used to hate the blue ones. I always wanted the home one because that's what they would wear when you go to the games, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no one wants the white there when you're spilling your beer and
yeah,
hot
Yeah.
dogs and ketchup on
yeah,
there.
barbecue sauce and whatnot. You know, you can hide that in the blue somewhere a little bit. You know, I can't imagine where I got stains on this one right now.
So it's that was a good match, man. I think you'll have some people lined up for the third one.
Hopefully. I mean, it was just even cool to talk to Lucas there. Hey, what a cool dude.
Yeah, he did good, man. Once he got warmed up.
Yeah. And it's no easy task sitting here trying to play with me like yammering in your ear. You're used to it,
Yeah,
so I
the
expect
talking is
big things from
different,
you.
man. Yeah, the talking is different when you're not used to it, man. It is distracting.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna set up my strategies. I'll let you win this face off.
Oh yeah. Okay, I could have held off.
With the downhill, I was just sitting.
What are you, a noob? You're supposed to do that before the game starts.
Oh, I couldn't squeeze it through there. I know I was, like I said, too busy talking, man.
Yep. Aaron, you know that play very well. That's one we pull on our EA SHL team all the time.
All available units to the front of the net.
Yeah. Oh, nice move with Marner, dude. Nice move with Marner.
I had that one. That wasn't bad.
So did you hear there? Actually, Lucas is on one of those teams too. So, you know, if we get
that'd
enough
be good,
people that, yeah,
team play, man.
if we get enough people that want to come out for that, that'd be good.
Yeah, he said his team, they take a lot of losses, which is good because so do we. Well, we've been on a winning streak recently.
Recently, yeah,
We're not by scoring a lot of goals.
No, that's like the last of our worries. Probably the most defensive team in the whole game, but like we can't win games.
Yeah, it's the team play would be great.
Yeah. Oh, through the crease.
I just squeezed that one by there.
Oh, Janssen's gonna show Barry what's up. So you can't touch him. Can't touch him.
Block it. Oh, got through.
Love those low shots, though. You know that.
Bad giveaway. No!
Oh!
Guys sneaking in the back door. I had too many guys loaded on the one side. Just fell asleep on the defense.
Buddy, I've been gassing you up in practice and on and our off-camera stuff, right? Trying to make you feel good.
Jeez.
So that when you come out here,
I'd walk in here and win 7-0 and have the first rage quit on True Believer YouTube here.
First rage quit, yeah. My own friend, that'd be great.
Whoa, keep it in.
And thanks for filling in some time. I know we barely got to talk, but I appreciate you stepping in when
no worries.
we were lining that game up.
I was on here just playing. Like I always play online versus.
Mhm.
Figure that one out. I was finally got, like I said, I was out of the rankings for a long time, and the last 2 weeks I've been able to get back into the top 20,000. So.
Mhm. You showing off on my channel? Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, no big deal. Just promoting myself.
Not a big deal.
It's embarrassing when you've played this as much as I have and can't even be in the top 50,000.
Well, again, I mean, we're old guys. You know what I mean?
Well, I saw yours, but you're up there. Doing pretty good.
Oh, you snuck a peek one time, yeah, right?
When it's on, yeah, when you go to the thing, you had quite a few wins.
Well, I mean, I ain't no chump. Like, you know, I mean, I lose a lot on here. Yeah, I agree. But it's because I got good kids showing up that, like, know how to do this stuff. But I'm not, like, you know, I'm not a grocery divider or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not a pylon out there.
Down 2, the rage quit might be me, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's one good thing about you being here, win or lose, is that now there's no one taunting me in the chats all night.
Yeah.
And everyone else who comes in here.
Yeah, well, I try to get him going here, you know, at least some competitiveness.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if people just don't, like, trash each other as much, like, while being friends. But, like, we grew up like this, man. This is how we did it in sleepovers when we were, like, 5, you know? Like,
Yeah.
making
Come
parents
on.
mad 'cause you're screaming at each other at 2 in the morning. You idiot! Like,
Oh!
nope. I knew it. I knew it. No one-timers around here. You know me. That's the thing I defend against the most, because I'm like, everyone's going to do it. Oh, he's got some nice time on attack here,
Who's
folks.
going down low there?
Up the middle to Clifford. Yo, I scored a goal in the last game with Clifford.
Yeah, I saw the, Oh, what a brutal giveaway. That's Aki Berg at its finest.
Yeah, Aki Berg. There's a classic
Damn it.
name.
I know now with all the replays on Leafs TV and stuff, you see a lot of that from our glory years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not glory years, but when we were
Oh.
at least winning the first playoff series or two, like we had a good team.
Yep.
Aki Berg was a staple on the third. Oh
But
my
are you even
God.
trying?
Oh, geez, I better use both hands now.
Are you even trying?
This is not the way.
It's not the way. What you guys don't know is, like, he's a 50% shareholder in this channel, so he needs me to look successful in order to get ratings up. Can
No, I gotta cue the comeback here. I gotta change a couple strategies.
you imagine that? Like, you're just you're just a plant.
Yeah, that was not an ideal start here.
Well, you have whooped me on here before, so, like, not on the channel or nothing, but, like, before I even started doing this. I remember for a little while, like, I wasn't telling you, but I was suspecting you being the problem in our EASHL team. And then we played against each other and you whooped me, and I'm like, oh god, I'm the problem.
No, it's this is different than the when you can control all 5 versus
Yeah, for sure.
just controlling the 1. Well, finally Anderson with a save.
Do you have players out here? I mean, I know you're wearing white, but, like,
Social
they're out
distancing.
there, right? Social distancing. They're keeping 6 meters or 6 feet away from my player, right? Yeah, you got it. Ah, I drove too soon.
A little celebration at the end, just in case
Nicely
I don't
done.
get another one. Man, they were down in the red.
I won't stop until they put your celebration in this. Folks, his celebration they came up with, I probably already said this. Grab the opponent's water bottle off the back of the net, take a sip, chuck it over the glass, and skate away. Like,
Works in beer league.
oh yeah, that's a beer league beauty for sure. Oh, we both went for the hit. That was dumb. Oh, too sharp, too sharp.
Oh, I
What are you doing tripping people out there, dude? Come on.
Damn it. 16 seconds left too, the worst. Full power play to begin the second.
Yeah. Well. This is now when I just try and kill it. Kill it, kill it. Oh, he still gets it. Cody CC down the wing.
CC breaking down the wing.
Everything you want to hear.
Yeah. It's like the 4 guys on the ice, he's not the guy I want breaking down the wing.
Yeah, we were just talking about him in the last game. Like, I don't know much about him though. Like, he seems to have a lot of bad press against him, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's not the greatest, but he's also not supposed to be the greatest, so. He's alright, yeah, he's not good, like, he's not a... If he leaves, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but...
Right.
You know, there's a lot of guys that can be changed out on our defense cord.
I feel like
we don't have a solid defense.
Not in a mean way, but I think Barry might actually be the most overrated player we got. Not for anything that's his fault. Like, he was hyped up by the media as being this guy that's going to change our D-core completely. And maybe he just wasn't never meant to be that anyways. At least not on this team.
He's supposed to kind of replace Gardner a bit, and with his offense, he was supposed to be like almost better than Gardner, but he hasn't, and defensively, he's not the greatest, right?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is that I'm not even trying to put the guy down. I still think he's a good player. It's just he's not nearly as good as everyone made it sound like he was going to be.
Yeah.
That's what overrated means, right? It doesn't mean they suck.
Oh my god! Slides it through, no problem. I'm gonna change things up a bit.
Leaving one-timers open all day.
Yeah, no, it's you're always there. But yeah, I wish he had worked out the weight, but man, because he was always playing with McKinnon and those guys, but we have some high-powered guys too.
Yeah, we got good guys. Now, I think he's gotten better since Babcock left. I think he's now being used the right way.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know. It's hard for me to speak ill of like just about any Leaf player because I'm so biased.
I don't think he's the worst, man. Like, yeah. No, he's just, yeah, he didn't get off to, he got off to a really bad start, and then he's just slowly getting into his way, and now it's like, well, he kind of worked himself out of a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Unfortunately,
He's coming off some good numbers, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. For a couple years, like some massive numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he kind of got screwed with this season. Like his next contract won't be the biggest.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm saying too, right? That like when I mean overhyped or overrated, I think it's just I mean by the people that's getting paid great players. I don't mean by his skills. He's still a great player, but he's not what they said that he would be. At least not for us.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Yeah, no, it's just unfortunate because Gardner just took such a beating in the city as good as he was.
I know.
Oh, come on.
I was there that night that they booed him, man, against Colorado.
Yeah, not good. What is... Oh my god, I'm just getting crushed here. Like, okay, I gotta cue a comeback somehow, some way here. Let's get some forechecking going.
Dude, I don't know if you're ever going to be able to show your face in the chat ever again.
I know, I'll have to change my name to come back to talking trash.
But at the same time, like, you're the only one that's ever really there, like, making fun of me, so... So, if you don't make fun of me, then nobody will.
We still got a chance to
come back here. No! Why'd you pass it? You had to break away.
This is the GOAT, man.
Nah, I had him.
He's just not the GOAT.
Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, I couldn't get any D-man close enough to him.
Spezza. Fucking legend.
How weird is it seeing Spezza in a Leafs jersey still?
Yeah, it's weird. Well, the way Babcock treated him was kind of... He's a bit of a dick about it.
Yep.
But it was good. Yeah, I was happy to see him, like... You know, Ottawa drafted him, so he didn't have much of a choice but to go to Ottawa. He did really well there.
Yeah. And, like, because you knew, like, there's some players that no matter how much you may hate the team they play for, you're like, I know that guy's a cool dude. You know what I mean? And I felt like Spencer was always one of those players. I always wanted him to do well, except for when it was against the Leafs.
Yeah, he was pretty good, man.
He seemed like a really cool dude, so, you know, you like players like that. Like Reimer. I don't care what team Reimer plays for. I want him to do well.
Yeah, he got us to the playoffs as terrible as he was.
Yeah.
Like, he got us back to the playoffs, even though it was a half season.
Yeah, another special case.
It was kind of disappointing that they traded him like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, he took a lot of crap, too. Yeah, you can't do that. What are you doing?
I thought you were going to cut in for sure. And
Oh, so you're hearing this news then? The 2014 thing is a go, apparently?
That's what the
news
other guy
broke
was
live
saying.
on my live stream.
That's huge.
TSN ticker tapes going at the bottom, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? I heard they were talking about it, but I didn't know it was official, so that's
what I'm hearing. I haven't, you know, I've been on the show right now, so, like, I haven't seen officially, but, yeah, like, we'd go up against Columbus first round, and then Boston if we win, like, guaranteed.
Yeah,
they get a bye.
It's just, like, no matter who wins it this year, there's going to be that, well, you won it in the off season. You won 4 games, basically.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I'm making a promise right now that, like, to anybody who listens to me talk sports, whoever wins it this year, I will not hate on or be, like, disrespectful about them winning. Because whoever wins it, I know I'd be happy if my team wins it. I don't care what the season looks like, right?
Yeah.
We're all admitting it's a weird year. This is not the real way you do it. But it doesn't mean it can't still be awesome. So I'd rather see this than nothing.
What are my guys doing here?
You have them set on scoring your own net. You might want to switch that play.
Yeah. Oh no, look, Cody Ceci going down the wing again.
Crushed.
Oh, you had to play around the back of the net.
Well, I know you like to call it Gretzky's office, so I figured that's where you're going. Oh, they've been showing a lot of the old Oiler games, like on Sportsnet and stuff.
Yeah, I've been watching those.
Oh, get the save!
Anderson
Nice.
finally makes the save. Got the pass through too.
Yeah. But yeah, so I got to see like vintage Gretzky. Man, I love that guy.
I watched a few of those, man.
No disrespect to anyone else, but I don't know how you still can't call him the greatest of all time. He was so much better than his peers.
Yeah, that whole team was like.
Yeah, the team was good too. Messier and like, there's some tough guys, man.
Yeah, they had everything, man. Like defense was crazy.
Yari Curry or whatever. People underestimate that guy when they talk about Gretzky, you know? Like how much of that was also him.
Oh, come on. Should have been an early hit. And where's the interference?
You can't knock over Clifford. You can steal the puck from him, but you can't knock him over. What was that? Bank shot off me. That almost worked.
I was hoping for the chip in there. Dang it.
That almost worked.
Bounce. Jeff. I was going to the chat. Jeff Bookaboo.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Oilers? That guy was a legend.
Yeah, so that's
too.
Lucas, man. He's just hanging around. Cool, man. What up, buddy?
Jeff Bookaboo.
There's a guy from Bar Down Sports right now. I don't think he's still doing it, but he's playing a live stream where he's doing like a Be a Pro season, and he's trying to break Gretzky's records.
Oh, yeah?
Like his single season records, which I think is an awesome concept.
That's a good idea, yeah.
But I don't know how entertaining that is to watch. I don't know.
Well, once he gets close, man, you don't want to watch the first 60 games, but when he gets down to the last 20,
Yeah.
he's within reach of a couple of Gretzky's records.
You're like, what? And
no.
I say that because he called his player Jeff Bookaboom Jr. or something like that that he made. Okay.
Okay, Zach Hyman.
No way.
Oh, come on.
Oh, then I ice it.
No, we're not going to let it go for icing. We need to keep our line out there.
Do you, though? Like, do you? Are your guys even playing?
What is going on here?
It's like you're not even here. See, this is actually going to be bad for me because now everyone's going to see what a jerk I actually am when I play this game.
Yeah, what's going on here? I only joined because I thought you were nice.
Yeah. Saw you play all those other guys. You're so nice. How come you're so mean to me? Oh, what a save. See, and I also like when people choose the Leafs against me because when that happens, I actually like it instead of hate it.
Okay, let's go, Austin. Let that patent wrister go.
Oh. I scored a
Good
goal the
charge
other
from the
night
net.
by sliding into the goalie, and they called it off. I'm like, but he passed it out, bounced off me or something, I think.
I know I hate that happens, and then it's like, well, it's goalie interference because you're still touching them.
Like, don't get me wrong, I think in real life they would call that interference no problem, but sometimes the game does stupid things, and I was hoping to get away with one, you know? Oh, jeez. Oh, how did he make it through there and then get hit? Oh, I was going to steamroll it.
Where's the rebound? You got the good Freddy, and I got the bad one tonight, man.
Do you notice that when you're playing online versus, like every 3-4 games, like Freddy will have the worst game ever?
Yeah, it happens, man. Like, well, like tonight, man.
And then, like,
fourth one.
Sometimes you can still manage to squeak out a win, but you're just sitting there going, like, how are those goals going in, considering last game he was playing, like, you know, a vintage Felix Potvin. Oh, I wanted McCabe to get one. Superman. Yo, he'll be back when they actually get back to it.
What kind of pass was that?
An idiot one.
Yeah, big time, man. Let's go turn those jets on. Can't lose a battle to CC.
I know, that's never happened before. So I hear. Okay. Freddy! Oh,
Where's the late hit, ref?
alright. It's getting serious now. I can hear you. You're starting to focus. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You've stopped rambling with me. I'm scared. So now I'm gonna talk
No,
until I get in
I know,
your ear.
there's only
Screw you up.
7 minutes left here. To dump and chase.
Yeah, get that line change going. That's why. Here comes Tavares.
At the
And...
fourth line.
Oh no!
The goat cues the comeback.
Oh no!
Yes.
See, now this is good. I'm glad that happened because people gotta realize they can trust their third or fourth liners to score goals too. Like every
Need the rest of the
player.
top 2 lines, man.
Yeah, like stop always relying on your top guys and wonder why you lose.
We gotta rotate home.
Oh no!
What happened?
Yeah.
What's up with we don't know.
I don't know.
That's so weak, man.
I don't know. You guys went for a line change after puck drop. I don't know what happened. Like,
Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened.
like
That's
when the
3 on
Leafs
0.
mess up in real life, that's what it looks like. So they nailed it in terms of realism.
That's gotta be some sort of a record, man. It's like you have all the momentum in the world and then you give up a 3 on 0.
Yeah. Don't tell me you haven't seen that as a Leafs fan a bunch of times. You know you have. Oh no! Oh no! Not again! Not again! I'm gonna jam up the front of that net. 3.5 minutes left. Geez, still. Oh, it's going down. Going down. Come on, Nylander.
Double.
Couldn't beat Muzzin.
Get those wheels going, Jake. Here comes the biggest slap shot in Leafs history.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Oh, what the?
We're back in it. Send the goat back out.
Oh no, this could be horrible.
Send the goat back out.
This could be horrible.
Jake Muzzin. What a legend.
You refuse to die.
We got a shot at this, folks.
Yeah, you do. No.
Jason.
Nice attempt at censoring yourself there. I think we got it. I think you're safe.
Yes.
Trying to stifle some words there. I appreciate that. Actually,
yeah,
you know what? I don't even know why I was ever worried. Like, I always thought that, like, okay, I'm going to try and keep it kind of clean because, like, my kids might want to watch this. They don't want to watch me. You know what I mean? They don't watch cool people.
Thank you. We need that save.
Oh. See, folks, never underestimate traffic in front. Crazy things can happen.
Why is Kyle Clifford still out there? They've been out there for 6 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. You got to hit that circle button and change them up.
Oh, there we go. There's my buddy.
Yeah, but they still want to keep Clifford Gretzky in the behind in his office. Go, Marner. Go.
Look at this. For the fans.
For the fans. No. Oh, see, you're smart. You didn't pass it across like that. See, I got Freddie to go out there right now. I want him. 6 seconds left. Let's do it. Like a gentleman.
Should have started a fight. Good game, man.
Good game, man.
Steamrolled right off the bat. I didn't even have a chance.
No. You played well. And like I said, none of this stuff would have gone so smooth without you helping out, man. I really appreciate it.
No worries, man. Hope you got another challenger.
Well, we'll see. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like I said, I just thank you a lot. You know, you've been really helpful. For those of you guys who know, we do all these test runs like the night before or the 2 days before sometimes. And Aaron, you've been a really good support for all that. So yeah, if you're down, maybe we'll link up with some people next week and we'll do that EASHL stuff. I know you got family things like I do, so maybe not next week if it's a problem. But we'll do something.
No, we can. Yeah, we'll figure something out. That sounds like a good idea, man.
Even if we just record it with some people sometimes and we put it up later, like people can reach out to us or me. I mean, like, and then we'll set it up, right?
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, it'll yeah, that'll be pretty fun, man.
All right, man. Peace. Thanks for playing, and I'll check in with you after the show. Just from awake, old man.
Yeah, buddy. Sounds good, man.
All right, cool.
All right, good luck.
Thanks, dude.
All right, later.
So there you go, folks. That's a little touch of what these games are usually like for me when I'm doing recordings and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes we'll do a little warm-up game together and everything. It's my boy Aaron, you know. Known him for a long time, so it's been really cool to have him helping me out with this. And again, lots of you guys helping out, but even showing up. I wasn't kidding, man. You guys got a lot of guts coming on live on the internet to try and play a game with some guy you've like seen stupid videos of on Instagram. You know what I mean? So, oh goodness, I'm just checking that audio. I hope I haven't been crackling that whole time. You guys can let me know if that's the case. But yeah, no, I mean, it's been absolutely insane to have something going on this live, and it's been a lot of fun. Always is. Uh-oh. Now's where we're really going to find out if they haven't been paying attention. Because if we do,
True believer Chel challenge.
you know what this means. Right? So, if you're hearing it, you know what to do. We're going to do up a challenge here. I've issued mine for the night. If anyone's up, anyone feels like playing, holler at me now. True Believer at True Believer on PlayStation. You know what I mean? And we'll get a game going. If we don't get a game going, then I'll just play some online versus against some stranger. I don't know, because I still got one left in me, and I don't feel like hanging it up yet. Now I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time because there's kind of a delay going on. So we'll see if anyone reaches out with a challenge. But certainly, I mean, I live for online versus, guys. This is home to me. You know what I mean? Even if I don't have a mic on and I'm just playing somebody, like, I just like knowing that there's another person on the other side of this game. You know? So that's why, like, I always prefer it more than any career modes or be a GM modes and stuff like that. I have no idea how to play that. Hey, we got a request. Dabosaurus. Let's get this going. All right. See if we got someone coming through here. Do I have an invitation for, like, actually playing here? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. This is a live show, folks. You guys are reaching out. I'm here for you. Let's do this. What if I do add friends? Do I do that? Oh, I always do that. Dab. Okay, yeah, I saw you already. Let's see if we do this. Confirm. Send invitation. I don't know. It was just a friend request, so maybe they're actually not, like, down for playing live on the internet right now. But I'm hoping that's why we're getting someone reaching out. The own goal should go on Insta. You know what? You're right. I will put that on the Instagram. You gotta go put an own goal up there for sure. Especially because I'm pretty sure I make fun of myself more than anybody else. So, yeah. Seeing if this Dabosaurus is gonna come through. Let's do it, man. What are you guys all doing out there? Huh? Hanging out Friday night? You know? Having a couple of beverages. Oh, Dabosaurus is here. Okay, I don't know if you have a mic or not, but hey, there we go. Join. Hello?
Hello.
Dab, how you doing, bud?
Good, how are you?
I'm very good, very good.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, thank you for hosting this.
Hey, no, my pleasure. Like, I didn't even know anything like this would be something that people wanted to do. So, gave it a shot.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Oh, you're going with Montreal, too, right? All right, so we're going to have some real competition here tonight. I like it, I like it.
Yeah, I'm Habs fan.
I promise, for the sake of this live stream, I won't hold that against you.
Okay.
All right, so the old-time rivalry, man. I feel like this is kind of dying out a little bit, and it really needs to come back.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, a big part of it was the physical game, and that kind of died out eventually as well.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's almost harder to hate teams when you're not seeing them, like, bust each other's faces open all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But cheers to you. You know what I mean? Like, outside of my own rivalry with the Habs here, like, Montreal is one of the most passionate cities for hockey I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And
I mean, all my family members are Leafs fans, but I just went with Montreal.
Now, what made you do that? Because a lot of people are in your shoes too, but they got different stories.
Oh man, Matthews is a good player. I just started liking Don Cherry at first, and
right.
I got into his Rock'em Sock'em and stuff because I started liking wrestling, and there was hits and fights.
Yeah.
And then I started liking teams, and I picked up a Montreal jersey, and I switched to teams before. I used to be a Boston fan, and then I switched back to Montreal.
Okay, so like, what would have been your favorite player when you were first picking up on Montreal? Just trying to figure out like what era you got involved with.
Oh, like maybe 2014.
Oh yeah, okay.
I've been a hockey fan for very long.
Well,
because
fans are just as welcome.
Yeah. I think I started liking Subban. He was a pretty good defenseman. Well, he was. He started falling off though.
Yeah, well, Subban's a classic case of what I was talking about earlier tonight. That like, he's one of those players that I don't care if he's wearing a Habs jersey. I want him to succeed. He seems like such a cool dude. He and Carey Price. It's been murder watching them wear Habs jerseys. And I'm like, he seems like such cool dudes. I wish we had them.
Yeah.
You know. Not that
we signed Carey Price for a lot of money, and I don't know if it's becoming worth it or not at this point.
You know, it might not be, but he still put up massive numbers before the season ended. And a lot of hockey fans didn't see that because he just happened to be letting in a lot of goals that were losing games, but his stats still look great for the season.
Yeah, he's a pretty good goalie.
Yeah. And like PK donating all that money to the hospital and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh.
It seems like such a good guy to have in your city.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that PK's out of a Habs jersey now. Now I can officially talk about all this and not be criticized amongst my Leafs brethren, you know?
Yeah. Well, he's in a New Jersey one, and they're not doing as good as Nashville when he was on them or whatever he was traded to.
Mm-hmm.
I think he deserves to be on a bit of a better team. I think that's why he started to fall off. New Jersey doesn't have a lot of bad players. They have a lot of skilled players. They just aren't going up to their potential.
Something? Yeah. And that can happen too. Like, do you actually play hockey as well?
I play hockey.
Like in life?
I play a bit.
Yeah? Yeah, well, you start doing that and you realize very quickly, or any organized sport for that matter, if it's like a team sport, sometimes you can have a bunch of talented dudes and for whatever reason, y'all can't just figure it out together.
Yeah. New Jersey has like a lot of really good players. They have potential to be a playoff team. They just aren't working together.
My bad on that. I take a lot of flack from like some Edmonton fans. I'm not gonna say all because a lot of them are actually really chill. But like when I make Connor McDavid jokes and stuff like that, like they think I'm insulting like the city of Edmonton, and like they don't realize what I'm saying is you guys are so awesome. You deserve a better team than what Edmonton's been putting out. You got the best player in the league, bar none right now. Well, maybe Crosby, but top 2 at least in the league, and to only make the playoffs once in 4 years or whatever, or 3 or whatever, I'm just like, that's a waste, you know. And they had Taylor Hall, and they've had Nugent Hopkins, and like lots of really good guys. And let's see if I can do it. No, I wasn't doing it.
They've had a ton of good players.
Yeah, and like just burned through them all and ended up still like missing playoffs year after year. Now I'm not criticizing. Sorry.
Yeah, you can go on.
Well, like I'm not criticizing in terms of like saying my team's so much better. I went through that as a Leafs fan for sure. I witnessed what I'm making fun of, so I know better than a lot of people what's going down. I've seen it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not actually like making fun of the city of Edmonton. I feel bad that like they're not doing better.
Edmonton has a pretty passionate fan base too. They have a lot of good fans.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at the city of the Great One. I mean, not where he was born, but we all know like that's where his legacy really was made. So, like, I always got respect for that.
That's happened in Montreal this season. They have a lot of good players. They just can't put up enough goals because they just can't keep leads because they don't work well together.
Yeah, and it's weird because after this long of not really seeing Montreal, Toronto ever in the playoffs, I don't think in my lifetime. I'm 35.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting to the point now where I'm actually disappointed when Montreal's not doing well. Like, I don't want them to beat the Leafs or nothing, but, like, I want to see them in the playoffs against Toronto just once before I'm not on this earth, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see.
Yeah, the Boston playoff Toronto, when they play Toronto, those games are pretty good, but I don't think they'd be as good as the Canadian rivalries, the 2 Canadian teams.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I'm with you that Boston Heat is really hot, and, like, if they go at it again this year with this new playoff format somehow, like, it's going to be pandemonium in Toronto. We're going to be so, like, on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, I think Toronto's going to go through Columbus. They have really good players. Columbus is good, too, but I think Toronto's just too good.
I've seen so much heartbreak that what I always just say to myself is they totally can do it. Whether or not they will, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at least I can say they can. Because there's been years I've had to sit there and watch teams and I'm like, they can't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure as a Habs fan, you kind of know about that too a little bit, eh?
Yeah. And the Habs, they were good, and especially against the Rangers a few years ago, they just had a few unlucky bounces, and I think Price got injured one of those series.
Yeah, exactly.
Then they just went downhill.
And take him out of the game, and it's like, it's a completely different team. And that's not even like a knock at them. That's what any team with a superstar goalie is like.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because if you have a goalie that good, it's your duty to kind of take more offensive risks. Because you know you got a solid guy that can cover your butt if you make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, if he's having a bad game, you have to figure out how to help him.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, most nights, I mean, you're relying on a star goalie if you have one.
Yeah. And especially when I see Montreal play Toronto, it's just really amazing how good Anderson actually is. Every time I think Montreal has a chance, he stops it. I get really angry at that a lot of the time. He's just such a good goalie.
Totally. I mean, again, he had to deal with some head issues and stuff like that this year, and like a lot of people were getting very frustrated with him. I don't think publicly I ever did. I might have said that he didn't play well for a game or two, right? Which was totally true. You can't deny that. But I've always thought he's our star goalie. He's the one we're going with until, something extreme would have to happen one way or the other. Was Anderson going to fight somebody? No, it's happening.
Oh.
All right, here we go. A goalie fight, y'all. Oh, I suck at this, by the way, so.
Yeah, it's just goalies usually have less health.
Yeah. We're both mashing that joystick. I can hear you. You can probably hear me. Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my goalie, bro.
Yeah, they don't broadcast a ton of Montreal games in Ontario at all, so it's kind of hard to see a lot of them.
So you live in Ontario?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It can be kind of tough. You got to get one of those packages or something from Sportsnet.
Yeah, I don't really want to get a bunch of those packages because it costs a lot, and they give you maybe 22 Montreal games each season, something like that. That's enough for me to watch.
I find they're doing a better job, I think, of scheduling. If there's going to be a road trip from Montreal, then coincidentally, the Leafs might be at home for those games, right? So they still try to find ways to play both teams in a night when they can. But sometimes there's 2 home games for both cities. It's like, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, we're all a slave to the market we live in, right? I'm fortunate because I live in a market that's near Toronto, so I get my Toronto team. But, I understand the frustration of if you're living out west, if you get a lot of east coverage.
Yeah.
And you have to hear all about the Leafs all the time. Or, even you say in Montreal, they probably hear a lot more than they want to hear.
Yeah.
But, there's Leafs fans everywhere. I'm sorry. It's not the team's fault. They got a demand for it.
They got a really popular team.
Yeah, I think they're second richest in the NHL. Believe it or not, I mean, again, this is, I think, an old Forbes article, so I don't know if it still exists, if it's still accurate. But the New York Rangers are the richest ones.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You wouldn't think it, but, New York is hyped about the Rangers at all times, even when they suck.
They especially for some American teams, even maybe Arizona, sometimes, and especially Florida, you don't see their fans showing up as much because hockey culture hasn't spread enough in America, but places
exactly.
like New York are really passionate about it.
Original 6 cities, right? The 4 American ones are usually pretty hot no matter what. And I think, too, when you're talking about riches, you're talking about merch as well, right? So, cities like New York, I mean, the Rangers, the Yankees, these teams are synonymous with the city itself, right? So people wear their stuff just to wear it.
Yeah, even the Yankees, they make lots of money off of rappers and stuff who wear that stuff in their music videos. Mm-hmm. They make a ton from people who aren't even fans.
That's right, because it's cool. Nice play, dude. I couldn't shut it down. Nicely done.
I finally got one.
But I mean, I remember being in Montreal because I had to go check out the city one time at least, right? So I went for a little vacation. and happened to be there just in the city when a Habs game was going on, and like it's noticeable. There's an energy kind of in the streets.
Yeah,
that made me,
it's a pretty popular place.
Yeah, it felt a lot like home in Toronto. So I was like, I respect that. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, and Toronto has like when they play, they have fans cheering from everywhere. I mean, I live like 5 minutes from a public rink. There's Toronto fans everywhere. They're always leaving the public rink to watch the Toronto games. They're really passionate about it, even out here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's certainly like, man, having to be in Scotiabank Arena when there's a Habs game and like half the seating is colored red. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're like, this is supposed to be a home game. Like, what the heck? But they show up, man, and they're loud.
Yeah, that's what happened in Vancouver a few games ago. I think there's like a lot more Montreal fans than they expected, especially out west.
Yeah, I find some of the Western teams, if they're struggling, you'll see more Leafs and Habs jerseys, only those two, the original 6 again, when they play each other. It doesn't really happen for Ottawa or for like Edmonton or something like that, but the original 6 teams out west, if the Western teams are struggling a little bit, you will see more jerseys of the visitors for sure.
Yeah. And Toronto fans, they welcome every player with open arms, and they do that really well. They let every player have a chance, especially rookies who might be AHL potential. They let them have a chance, and they play better than expected.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I think their coach does really well.
That's what they're doing now. You know what I mean? It wasn't always like that, but yeah, it's a blessing that they're like that now. And certainly, though, the can be a tough market to play in. I mean, Habs too, just with all the criticism you're going to get as a player, whether you do well or not. Oh, just picked it. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
I was trying to cover that one-timer so bad, I didn't even care. I was like, if you shoot it from the hash marks and get it, you deserve it.
Yeah, Tatar's a pretty good player in real life. Yeah, I think he's Montreal's best player. Not best player, but he's up there.
Yeah. Yeah, the team's changed a lot since even a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, Lucas is telling us in the chat that 5 of the 6 original 6 teams are making the playoffs because of this new format. That's insane. 5 out of the 6 originals.
Yeah.
That's
Isn't the Detroit one of the ones that's not making?
Yeah, they're the ones that's not. For sure.
Yeah.
Poor Detroit. Like, that's another team that, like, when I make fun of Detroit on Instagram and stuff like that, understand, folks, I'm making fun of the team itself, not the city, because that city deserves a good team.
Yeah, they like hockey there. Oh.
Yeah, they do.
And especially for American teams, like, I know America has a lot of hockey fans, but in a lot of places in America, they don't. And especially for a city like Detroit, where they have sold-out arenas and all that stuff, they deserve a better team.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like seeing markets that are so huge have to suffer for so long, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, come on, man. I know you want to bring hockey to new cities and stuff, but
yeah,
the original's got the passion, man.
Yeah.
Even slightly some of the expansions, like Buffalo's pretty intense too, man.
Yeah, Buffalo has a lot of fans.
Yeah.
But the thing with Buffalo is that a lot of Leafs fans go there too, because there's a lot of Leafs fans, and you can get tickets cheaper there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It's not as cheap as the myth makes it sound, because you also have to include the fact that I couldn't catch up. They wouldn't let me select Riley. I kept getting the guy behind me. Nicely done, dude. If I'm going to leave that one-timer open, you got to take it.
Yeah. I think Montreal's a pretty fast team in this game.
Which is nice, eh? Like, I'm sure you've probably had some years where Montreal just was not easy to play with.
No.
And, like, you still stick with it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't for a while. Yeah, that one time I switched to Boston, it was even a year ago, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was cheering for them in 2019, and then, I don't know, but midway through the playoffs when Boston was playing, I felt like I wanted to like a Canadian team again.
Yeah. Well, kudos to that.
Yeah.
Boston's a weird one for me because what it is like Boston's got a few players that I just can't stand to watch anymore. But I don't hate the team. Like, there's been guys on the team that I still think are class acts. And if they beat us, I think, okay, I don't feel bad about that. Bergeron?
Yeah.
Like, Bergeron's a classic
Bergeron's
dude.
a good player.
He's talented. I got no problem losing to Bergeron. But if I got to see Marchand do that, like, Conor McGregor strut again, like, oh, God, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's better than that. Like, it'd be different if he was a crappy, like, fighter, and then that's how he just had fun in the game. I would actually welcome that.
Yeah.
But he's so talented that he doesn't need to be acting like a jerk like that, you know?
Yeah.
But again, that's my tired opinion from, like, watching him on TV. He could be the nicest guy in the world in real life. It's weird. You hear guys like Crosby talk about him, and they like him a lot. They train with him in the offseason and stuff. And I'm like, okay, if one of the greatest of all time likes this guy, maybe he's not nearly as, like, of a jerk as I think he is, you know?
I think he's good in real life, but I think he knows that in hockey he just tries to get in people's heads, and I think that's just his game.
Yeah, but I still think there's a way you can do that without, like, licking a guy's face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Yeah, that's gross. That's like
I don't
assault.
think he's going to get away with that with the new format, especially now.
No way.
No.
That'd be like automatic suspension.
Yeah.
Oh. I kind of just set myself up for that one. Jeez. Sometimes you see the hit coming, you're like, I gotta try and make the play anyways. I don't even care if I get smoked.
Yeah.
Get that shot off one last time, or get that pass away. Nope, that was the wrong guy to choose. You read that perfectly, my man. Dude, serious challenge tonight. You are playing well, sir. The 3-on-1. Well played. Well played.
Yeah. I think I got a lucky play there. My guy got behind someone.
I don't know if that was luck. I think you earned that. Like, look, you just rushed in 3-on-1.
Yeah. I think that's a really good play. Just cross creases. Wait, what were you saying?
Oh, like, trust me. Yeah, cross crease. If I'm gonna leave it open, it's my fault if it goes in every time. I see people like rage quit over that stuff, and I'm like, but you left the one-timer open. It's not the other person's fault, man. Like,
yeah,
the goal is a goal.
Fault.
Yeah. Like, if you make your goalie dive out of the net as a joke, I'm still gonna score, because what are you doing, right? Like.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. 4-1. It is not looking good. But you know what? I needed to be humbled. I was winning 2 other games before this. I was feeling pretty hot. You had to knock me back into place. I respect that.
I mean, even today with all the less enforcers and all that stuff, I think that's still my favorite type of hockey.
Yeah.
There's something about it that I really like. The enforcers and all that stuff. It's fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. Man, I grew up with some crazy enforcers. Like, I witnessed. Now, it wasn't as bad as like the 70s Flyers and stuff like that. I encourage anybody that wants to see the absolute epitome of craziness in hockey. Like, YouTube exists for a reason. Go look that up, because like I wasn't around for it, but it's still crazy to watch even for me.
Yeah.
Philly was nuts, man.
Yeah.
I kept hearing that Rob Zombie was doing a movie on them, but you could just never get it fully done, or never get people to sign on for it.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they played the Russians once, and the Russians left the game because of how
they're going home. Yeah. See, I wish I could throw a replay. Well, maybe we'll watch a replay here. But I swear, I'm trying to get that last D that's in front of the net so I can block that one-timer. And when I click R2, it keeps making... See, I'm trying to get number 3 there, right? That's not me making him go over there. I'm trying to dive.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the computer, sometimes they do something bad, but a lot of the time they're okay on defense.
Well, I'm not even blaming the defense necessarily, because, like, I'm just trying to get that player. So I don't know how that... Like, I keep thinking that it's the person closest to the puck is going to get it. Like, when you press the button.
I think that...
But I don't know if
that's how it works. The person closest to the puck, I'm pretty sure they're the ones that you can switch to.
Yeah?
I think that's how it works.
I know when it's a loose puck, that's kind of how it goes. I'm trying to mash him that there. I try not to turn down a fight, but I feel like I start babbling too much on this. Like...
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win the cup this year if they continue with this idea?
Toronto Maple Leafs, there's no doubt. Dude, you think I'm gonna be on this live stream right now and say anything but that? You crazy boy?
Even I'm a Habs fan now. I don't know if they're gonna make it past Pittsburgh. They're a great team.
You cannot publicly state that though. You have to ride or die.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be cheering for them until they lose, but I don't know. I feel like Boston's gonna take it this year.
Well, like, that's the thing, is that whatever we thought we knew could be exactly what happens, but something completely unexpected, more than ever before, could happen this year.
Yeah, like last year, Tampa Bay got swept by Columbus.
Yeah, and then St. Louis won the whole thing, right? Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Last place in January and win the cup in the spring. Like, what? So, like, I just in general when it comes to predictions, like, I got ideas, but I never know. I can't solidify anything in my head because it's too crazy of a game. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Like basketball,
Yeah,
you kind of get an
have...
idea that LeBron's going to go nuts on somebody. Basketball's a little easier to figure out.
And especially, I feel like there's a lot more tension in the playoffs in hockey than a lot more sports.
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, one moment they could be in the other team's end, then they could turn over and the other team has a breakaway.
That's right. Well, apparently there's a whole study done where they show that hockey is the statistically less or more random sport to bet on. So it's the worst sport to bet on if you're a gambler.
No.
Because too much randomness can happen.
Oh, that was a nice one.
I had to get one beauty
see that
before it was done.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that deke I've been doing since '93. Like, it looks flashier now, but it's the same thumb pattern. Like, just a little left to right, and off she goes.
Yeah.
But I still have a tendency to mess it up these days more so than I used to. So, that's what happens when you get old, bro. Don't get old. That's my advice. Well, still though, 5-2, man. You really humbled me.
Yeah. Well, I played an okay game. I mean, I think I got lucky a bit.
No, I hate you and I never want you back on this channel. You hear me? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't think I do this good very often. I just got lucky.
No, don't worry about it, man. Trust me. When I started this thing, it was never about winning or losing for me. And I know that sounds lame, but it's like this kind of fun stuff doesn't happen when you guys don't show up. So I don't care who you cheer for. I don't care what arguments we may have on Instagram about our teams. You're always welcome back here. And I hope you keep coming out.
Yeah, thank you for hosting us again. And have a good night.
Dude, my pleasure, all right? You stay safe out there. And I look forward to hearing from you again, all right?
Yeah, you too.
All right, take care, man. All right, folks. Well, that's it. Oh, yeah, Lucas is saying that I grew up with Ty Domi. Yeah, you grew up with Colton Orr. Yeah, Ty Domi, true. But I was even a little bit before that, and I had, like, Wendell Clark. Now, he's not really just a thug, but, man, he could smoke him. So that was fun to watch. Well, regardless, I'm going to leave it off on that. I'm going to leave these stats up so you can see how poorly I did there. 11 and a half minutes of time on attack against me. That's outrageous. But it's live, man. I ain't fronting, all right? We're here to have fun, and if I get punked, I get punked. Still think I did all right today. Like I said, thanks to Lucas for coming out to do that challenge. I'm going to send you that gift certificate. We'll work that out afterwards. Big thank you to Frank and his Hockey Illuminati podcast. Shame he couldn't be here tonight, but trust me, he put in way more than he ever had to for something like this. Total support, total class act. Check out his podcast, man. He's got some great ones. One of my favorites has been the Nick Antropov one, which if you're an old school Leafs guy like me, you'll love hearing about him, man. He sounds like that Russian villain in Rocky. Like, he's just so cool. So, Hockey Illuminati, check it out. Thanks again to Frank. Thanks again to all of you for coming out, hanging out with me. I hope we keep doing this, you know what I mean? Let me know. There's buttons you can hit if you like something. There's more buttons you can hit if you want to subscribe to the idea of what we're all about here. I don't know what buttons they are. I'm old, but that's what I'm hearing from all the young folks, okay? So hit them, join us, all right? And we'll take it easy, all right? Stay safe out there. And if you're my kids, stop watching the live streams. They're swearing on them. Bye.